Aloha, beautiful souls. This is Ryan of tranSOULution, and welcome to my channel, Transform with Ryan, where I am bringing in that light whenever there are shadows. Now, in this pick a card tarot reading, we are going to find out for you who wants to reach out and what do they want to say. Okay. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to get kind of juicy here. So as you can see, I found these cute little finger puppets that my nephew got from my mom. And so we have grandpa here, we have grandma, we have, I guess this could be mommy or little girl, and daddy or young man. I'm not sure the different characters. I'll just say you can make of them what you like. So take a look here and see which kind of finger puppet is speaking most to you, or if there's more than one finger puppet, you know here, like we believe in abundance at Transform with Ryan, so you can go to whichever readings resonate with you the most, and you'll find your message there. And you know, there's multiple people who want to reach out to you and share something with you. So honor that intuition, trust that gut feeling, and you'll see in the description box down below the timestamps to go to your reading or readings, and I will see y'all there. Welcome back, Star Fam, to another one of your readings here at Transform with Ryan. I'm so happy to do another reading for you. Thank you so much for your support and tuning in once again. Now, for those of you that are new to this channel, I'm sending you a very warm welcome and aloha along with Grandpa Finger Puppet over here. And I just wanted to say I'm so thrilled and excited that Spirit connected us and you to this channel, and I'm sending you a very warm welcome and aloha. So happy that you're here. I do hope you enjoy your readings, and let's find out for all of you who wants to reach out and what do they want to say. So we're gonna put abuelo or lolo over there. And I have several cards, several ways we're going to try to get some more details on who this person is. And then we'll use the tarot to find out what they want to say, okay? So let's start with getting some information on them just as a person with this tea leaf fortune card here, okay? So Spirit is saying do this and do this. Okay, so this is a younger woman. So someone who's female identified, female bodied, that wants to reach out to you. So that's one clue. I also have some zodiac cards here. Let's see if we can get some information on their sun sign perhaps, or maybe just information in general, because we have the elements in here as well and the planets. Oh, okay, well, there we go. So your person is also a water sign, okay? So that would be someone who is sun sign in Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know why I'm like going so slow. Cancer, Scorpio, or, oh my God, why am I having a brain fart right now? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, good heavens. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or they have a lot of placements in Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in their birth chart, okay? So we got astrological sign, we got, you know, rough age in relation to yours and sex. Now I'm going to pull some more tea leaf cards here, all right? And we are going to find out maybe like how you know this person or what's going to clue you in as to who this person is. Okay, we got this and this. And maybe you've met this person, maybe you have yet to meet this person. So let's see what we can find out about them. Is there any more that wants to come out, Spirit? Spirit's saying no, we're good. Okay, so we'll stop there. So this younger woman who Could be a water sign or have a lot of planetary placements in the water signs. We have egg, teardrops, and teapots. Okay, so what I am getting from this is this person is very successful because we have this golden egg here, so they're pretty well off. I'm not getting that they're necessarily rich, but money has never been an issue for them. Like they've always had more than enough money to meet their, make sure their ends meet. And so for some of them, it's because, they have maybe a sugar daddy or sugar mama kind of taking care of them, right? Or one of their parents is really helping them out and take care of them. Or they also come from money, so their family is just naturally wealthy. And another possibility is that this person is really accomplished in their career, in their profession, and so they're making a good living off of it. Maybe they're like a manager even, or a district manager, regional leader, something like that. They're in a position of leadership at their job, and so they are able to make a higher income. This person here, what I'm getting is that they made you cry, they made you really sad, so they upset you emotionally, and that could be why they want to reach out. So this person hurt your feelings. Maybe they lied to you, maybe they betrayed your trust, maybe they criticized you or judged you a bit harshly, and so they really hurt your feelings in that regard. And what I'm getting here with the teapot is a couple of things. So you just feel what resonates with you. If none of this makes sense, then you might want to check out another one of the puppets, okay? Just, I don't know why I'm getting that feeling for this particular reading. That doesn't always happen, but if this description is not resonating with you, again, you're more than welcome to check one of the other readings. But with this teapot, it's twofold. So for some of you, this person you thought was a friend and someone that you could really trust, and they betrayed your trust. And so that's why they probably want to reach out to you. I'm guessing they would want to make amends and explain themselves, would just be my first guess, but the tarot will give us more information on that, okay? That's one scenario, is that they're a friend and you got into a bit of a tiff. The other thing is this person could be quite the gossip. And so they're that person, the phrase that came to mind for me is, what's the tea? What's the scoop? What's the 411? What's the gossip? So that's the question and the phrase that came to my mind as soon as I saw the teapot. So this person could be a bit of a gossip, and it could be that maybe they were one of the people or the person that was spreading gossip or lies or rumors about you, or maybe they betrayed your trust in the sense that you said something to them in confidence and then they let it spill out. What I'm getting, if that was the case, most likely it was an accident, okay? Like they didn't mean to say it. It was one of those situations, perhaps you'll know what I'm talking about, where it's like, oh, I tell you something, and they say, hey, don't tell anybody. And you're like, yeah, of course, I won't tell anybody, your secret's safe with me. And then as they're talking to someone else, over the course of the conversation, they let something slip. Okay, and it was totally unintentional. I don't know if you've ever had that situation happen to you yourself, where either you were the one that let something slip, or perhaps since you came to this reading, someone let something slip about you. And maybe it was supposed to be private, maybe you haven't had it sorted out yet, maybe it was even supposed to be a surprise, right? And they kind of spilled the beans. So that's the person who wants to reach out to you, okay? Let's get some more information here on what it is they want to say. So what's kind of on their mind? I'm getting the sense that they were a bit hesitant to say something to you and reach out because they feel really bad about what they did. And they didn't mean it to be hurtful or harmful, but unfortunately that's how it was received. So let's get some information on what they want to say, okay? All right, so we have 7 of Cups, Five of Swords, yeah, they're really sorry about this. They didn't really mean it. And Three of Cups, so a card of friendship again. They really value your friendship. They were really sorry that this happened and they feel really bad about it, is what I'm getting. Yeah, look at this. They definitely feel really bad about it. If they enjoy alcohol, they've definitely had a cocktail or two, a glass of wine or two, bottle of beer, can of beer or two, over this. Like they're pretty remorseful. Was a good word. Ten of Wands, yeah, it's been quite the burden. They feel really guilty about it. They feel really bad. And Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting with this combination here is they do feel really bad about it, but with this Knight of Wands, they're that type of person that kind of has a hard time actually admitting that they're wrong or they're at fault. They definitely have their guard up often, right? And they don't like to appear weak. They don't like to feel like when feeling sorry about something is very uncomfortable for them. They don't like to admit when they're wrong. That's part of the issue here and why they haven't reached out yet and why they're kind of in this contemplation mode, okay? And they definitely have felt like it was a burden about what happened to you, all right? It's a big weight that they carry on their shoulders. So they do feel really bad. What I'm sensing is you don't necessarily see it that way because they haven't communicated anything to you, and it's like silent treatment, right? You're giving each other the silent treatment. You're not really communicating about this because first of all, you deserve an apology, right? And you're not going to make the first move for it. This person knows you deserve an apology, but they have like this a little bit of a pride. Okay, do you know what I'm talking about? Does this sound kind of true for this person that they carry with them a bit of pride, and so they're never one to make the first move sometimes when it comes to reconciliation. And they prefer to kind of wallow in it by themselves, so they really close off. That's what I'm seeing here is when they feel bad about something, when they feel upset, when they feel down, upset, they really shut down. They shut themselves off, okay? And now I'm not saying that you should reach out to them and, check in on them. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just giving you their perspective on what they want to say. And here, they are really sorry about it. In this picture here, these mer children were just playing around, having fun with these swords. And in this case, it's words. So swords represents communication, thoughts, language, logic, intellect. So they feel really bad for hurting you with the things that they said. And in some instances, since this is a general reading, in some instances, it's like they were joking around about something and the joke kind of went too far, okay? So that's one scenario, but also here, with this wounded hand, it's like they let their words slip. So again, they said something that you told them in confidence, they blurted it out by mistake. Again, I don't get the sense that this was malicious. It was either all in play or just joking around and they just took it too far, or this thing slipped out by accident and they really didn't mean to throw your business out there, all right? And with this, what I'm sensing here is that they wish they hadn't done that. So the Seven of Cups is about dreams and about wishes, and they wish that this didn't happen, or they wish they handled it differently is the message that I'm getting. So they're really, truly sorry about this. Now, I don't know when they're gonna reach out to you. Let's, yeah, let's pull a card, okay? We'll just go with it. Let's pull a card and let's see what number is on that card, and perhaps that'll give you a timeline on when you can expect to hear from them. Oh, Two of Wands, so in a couple of days here, all right? Maybe for some of you, it might even be as soon as 2 minutes or 2 hours from watching this reading. But in a couple of days, Spirit is saying they may reach out to you and offer this apology, or you may have a circumstance in which you're both going to converse with each other. Or like, I don't know, maybe you'll bump into each other at the grocery store or at work and find yourselves alone and have a moment to chat with each other, and they can offer their apology. All right, so if this reading resonated with you, please go ahead and give this video a like, comment down below your experience if you feel comfortable with sharing a little bit about it. I would love to know how this reading related to your situation. And of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you enjoy these types of reading and the vibes here at Transform with Ryan. I would truly appreciate that. And you can go to your next reading by clicking this link right up here in the top right corner. But otherwise, I'm sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. Until next time. Welcome back, Star Fam, to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. I'm so happy to have you back here on this channel again to enjoy another reading on who wants to reach out to you and what do they want to say. So those of you that were drawn to this grandma card, Obasan, this is going to be your reading. And for those of you that are new to this channel, I'm so glad that Spirit brought us together here, and I'm so glad you found your way to Transform with Ryan to receive this awesome reading. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments down below. So let's find out a little bit more about this person that wants to reach out to you. So we're going to start off with this subset of the tea leaf fortune cards, and it kind of describes this type of person that wants to reach out to you. Okay, so we have a fair man. So this is someone who identifies as male or biological sex is male, and someone with lighter hair. So it could be redhead, could be a blonde person, could be older or younger, but it's a gentleman. Well, hopefully they're a gentleman. I guess we'll find out more about them. And next we're going to pull a zodiac card, and let's see if we can get some information about their sun sign or astrology placements, prominent areas within their chart. So we have moon. So what this means is this person could be a Cancer, for one, and their moon could be quite prominent in their chart. What I'm getting from this as well is actually this person is quite sensitive. They're quite sensitive, empathic, they're very intuitive as well. All right, so those are just some pieces of information about them, a little bit more than just their zodiac sign. So again, Cancer, someone that's very intuitive, sensitive, rather spiritual even. They're very much in tune with their emotions, all right? Is it starting to ring any bells? Can you start to think of somebody maybe who's been on your mind that you've wanted to reach out to, or maybe you've had this feeling that they want to reach out to you even, okay? Because, you know, there's a lot of intuitives that watch my videos, a lot of psychics, a lot of people with really enhanced senses beyond just the 5 senses, okay? So let's get some more information about them, maybe about the situation and like why they want to reach out to you, okay? So, oh, we got this came out. Wow. That was a big chunk. So Spirit is saying no, that was too much. That was a flip. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have a lightning. Oh, control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so again, someone who, I don't want to say emotional because I feel like sometimes that comes out wrong, but it's someone who is very expressive with their emotions. That's probably a very more polite way to say that. So someone who's very expressive with their emotions, and what I'm getting is sometimes their mood seems to like shift rather quickly too, and I get this is because they're quite sensitive to the energies and the vibrations around them. We have tree, affairs with your family, so definitely for many of you, this is a family member. Maybe you've already got whiffs and hints of that already as I was describing this fair man and the moon card there. Dogs. So what I'm getting here for some of you, this person has a dog or a pet dog, or they have a love of dogs. What I'm also getting to is this person is actually quite loyal. Um, yeah, they have a very loyal personality in general, like overall. And we have Turkey. Hold on a second. What I'm getting is that this person, you may feel they're not necessarily loyal to you, but they're loyal to, maybe their spouse, maybe their parents, maybe their best friend, right? They do have a tendency to be loyal with people that they really, really care for and value in their lives. And that would be your impression of it. Not to say that they don't feel loyal to you, but that's just your impression, like the vibe they give off to people. Next, we have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Oh gosh, right there. So I'm getting the sense that this person let their emotions get the best of them and they had some kind of outburst and they really looked like the one with egg on their face. They looked like the the one who should be embarrassed, okay? But maybe they embarrassed you in the process, but really they should be owning that embarrassment because they were the one acting cray. Fly, what I'm getting here is that they can be kind of annoying at times. What they did was super annoying, like not cool, really messed up, kind of lame, and you just want to what I'm getting with the fly is, how people like swat and smack at flies? Like you wanted to like smack this person for what they did. Oh my gosh. This looks so vivid, so vivid. You just wanted to smack them for what they said, what they did, because it was so embarrassing. It was so out of line, so uncalled for. And with this beetle here, even though it says good fortune here, what I'm getting is like, again, this sort of like bug energy. Like you're just like, oh God, I could just like squash you or squish you. Like that kind of energy. Or, oh, you know what else is coming through? Is this phrase like just squash your emotions. Some people, they say squash those thoughts, like get those thoughts out of your head, get rid of them. And with you, it's like, my gosh, I wish you could just get your emotions under control, like just squash them and just contain yourself for once. But this person's very nature is just not, that's just not who they are, unfortunately. Like they're someone who wears their heart on the sleeve. They express their emotions fully. They really don't hold anything back. That's what I'm getting for you about this individuals. They just don't hold anything back. So let's find out what they want to say to you. Like what's going on in their head? What do they want to communicate to you about what went down, okay? Or maybe they don't even feel bad about this situation is what I'm getting. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, when the cards do that, it means we're done shuffling. All right, so first out, we have Five of Pentacles. So on some level, they actually feel quite embarrassed. Like I see them as this person that's huddled up here underneath the tree. And what I'm getting is someone is really trying to help them and point out what they did wrong and make them see. And they actually, in this instance, they do feel a bit of remorse. They feel kind of like, geez, I can't believe I did that kind of energy. And I'm sensing a bit of self-loathing here. Like they really wish that they did have a better handle on their emotions and that they expressed themselves in more healthy outlets. And someone's trying to help them with that. Maybe they have a therapist, psychiatrist, a best friend, another family member that's really trying to help them process their emotions in a healthier way is what I'm getting, and express them in a healthier way. So again, could be therapist, could be some kind of support group, psychiatrists, someone that helps a little bit with social etiquette, mental health, that kind of thing. Justice, all right. So they definitely feel they did something wrong. Okay, that's what I'm getting here definitely with this, is they felt like they did something wrong and it was an injustice. They crossed the line. That's a good way to put it. They crossed the line with what went down between y'all. Page of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that they really do wish they could be a bit better about that. Like, I see this coin here, I see these fairies, and I see this rainbow, and it's making me think of wishes, like hopefulness. And they wish and they hope that they could change to be someone that is a little bit more calm and collected and is not prone to these, like, what I'm getting is these outbursts are actually kind of scary. Like, they get really loud. They, you know what I'm getting to is they've been known to have, like, throw things at times. Does that resonate with you? I'm getting the sense that they're the type of person that maybe they don't do this anymore, but they definitely did this before. It's like they would throw things. And we have King of Cups. So the Cups energy. So the King of Cups in its shadow expression is someone that, again, lets their emotions get the best of them. And they can be a bit of a tyrant, right? Almost like a little child when they don't get what they want, or when they feel like they've been hurt or offended, whether or not they really were. Like, they perceive the slightest insult or condescension. Like, they don't like being looked down upon or being treated like they're stupid or incapable, and that really fires them up. So that's like the negative the shadow expression of the King of Cups. Now, otherwise, the King of Cups is someone who is very sensitive and very compassionate and empathetic, sympathetic, and they really relate to people and create this very protective, stable, secure setting because they're so in tune with other people's emotions and their own that people feel safe around them. And I feel like that's the type of person this man wants to be, okay? Three of Pentacles, yes, they want to be able to work well together with people. So what we have here is we have, oh, I've never seen this kind of creature before. Do any of you know if this has a certain mythical name in a culture, like a frog person? Because I don't know. I've only heard of like full frog people, like the Frog Prince, right? Or that story, The Princess and the Frog. And so anyways, we have this frog person, we have this fairy, and we have this mermaid. And so they really acknowledge that there are people who are different from them. They have different opinions, different upbringings, different belief systems, different experiences that kind of shape them, right? So they acknowledge that there are people that are different from them and that they need to have a greater tolerance for these differences. And here we have the Lovers. So what I'm getting here, like with this mermaid looking at the mirror, and this almost looks like this is like the human version of the mermaid. And this mermaid lives underwater, duh, because it's a mermaid. And this person, the human version of the mermaid, lives here on land and could even live in the palace as a servant or as royalty. And so there's like two sides to them, okay? There's this side that's like fiercely loyal and again, it's like someone that is so empathetic and sympathetic and they can really understand where you're coming from in certain cases, in certain situations. So they can like cry for you and they can feel bad for what you're going through and want to help you out when you're struggling. They can have that side to them, and they can have this other completely different side to them where it's like kind of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde energy, right? Where it's like, oh my God, like, where's that nice person that I know, that I've seen before? And why is this monster coming out all of a sudden? But I get the feeling actually you do know why this person behaves like that in certain cases. It's because they seem to have a lot of triggers is what I'm getting. So I get the sense overall that they feel really bad. They feel bad about it. They want to be better for you. Now, what I'm not getting for y'all is I don't know if you're gonna get an outright apology from this person or if they're gonna say like, hey, I did this wrong, like my bad. I don't get the sense you're actually going to receive that. I don't feel that very strongly. I do see though from this spread of cards here is that they know they know that the way they are can be very, very difficult at times, and they wish they could be better. And so, what I'm sensing is they're at that point where if they haven't gotten this help yet, they're seriously considering it. All right. I'm getting that from the King of Cups, is that there's a certain level of awareness now that they never had before. Um, you know, prior to this incident that you had with them, where they're starting to get it. Okay, and they're thinking about getting help. They're thinking about talking to someone about it, like professionally, all right, so that they can be better. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know if they're actually ever going to say that to you. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out. But this was a major event. This is a major circumstance in their life that they're going to remember quite well, because we have these two major arcana cards that came out. All right. So unfortunately, in this situation, I'm getting the sense you're going to have to be the bigger person, and you're going to have to be the one that's exercising quite a bit of patience. Now, I'm not saying you have to like spend more time with this person than is absolutely necessary, because it sounds like, again, maybe you need a break from them. But I really do hope that this person gets the help that they need, and they can treat the people around them a little bit better. And also, I'm getting the sense they have a lot of inner work, inner healing that they need to do, especially surrounding some type of trauma triggers. All right. So that's your reading, my loves. Let me know if it resonated with you. And if, of course, you want to share anything in the comments down below. I read them all, and I would be happy to hold space for you. Okay. So if this reading resonated, give this video a like. Of course, if the channel vibes resonate with you, subscribe to this channel, and you can go to another reading if you have the space and capacity for it by clicking this link right up here in the top right corner. But otherwise, I am truly, truly sending you so much love and cosmic hugs. All the best, my wonderful group 2. Welcome, welcome back, Star Fam. I don't know why I had to sing that. Welcome back to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. Star Fam, I'm just so grateful to have an opportunity to do this reading for y'all, and I'm really, really appreciative of your support of my channel. Thank you all so, so very much. And to those of you that are new to this channel, I'm so glad that you found your way here, that Spirit connected us. I'm sending you a very warm welcome and aloha. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading to find out who wants to reach out and what do they want to say. So let's see, for those of you that were drawn to, I thought this was maybe a girl, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe it's a little like half Oni, half human kind of creature, or like, what is the name of those Greek creatures that Satyr, Satyr, the ones that, they play music on a flute and they have like the lower half of a goat. Yeah, that creature. Maybe it is. I don't know. I have no idea. This was just something I found my nephew playing with, and I thought, oh, this would be fun to do a reading on. So we're going to start this off with the tea leaf fortune cards to get as much information about this person that wants to reach out as possible. So just see what resonates with you, and just drop the rest, because this is a general reading, okay? So not every little detail is going to match up with you perfectly. So the first clue about this person that wants to reach out is an older man, okay? So someone older than you, maybe not this old, like grandma age, but someone that's older than you that identifies as male or is male-bodied, okay? Next, we're going to get some information astrologically, like maybe we'll find out what sign they are, maybe we'll find out what element they are, or what strong placements. In one of the other readings, it even gave me some tips and hints on the personality, is what Spirit gave when I pulled this card out. So let's see what we got coming through for y'all. More clues about this person that wants to reach out. So this person, okay, so Uranus, what this means is this person, they are either an Aquarius, so the planet that rules Aquarius is Uranus, or they maybe have a lot of planetary placements in Aquarius, all right? What I'm also sensing about this person from intuitively is that they can come off a bit cold and detached. That's what I'm getting from this sort of like turquoise light blue color here. And you can see it's almost like they're a bit robotic. Okay, so if they're not in Aquarius, they may come off a bit cold, a bit detached, a bit distance. Okay, it's like it's hard to really connect with them, maybe. Like, it doesn't mean that you can't have good conversations or enjoy their company by any means. It's just kind of like there's something about them that feels a bit distant, a bit like other. Okay. Actually, what's coming through as well for some of you is this person comes off as a bit peculiar. Like they're kind of an odd duck. Okay. And I don't mean that in a condescending or mean way. It's just kind of like, everyone is a little different in their own way, but this person is like quite different. And I'm sensing that they're like, let me put it this way. All right. They wouldn't be considered the popular kid at school. All right. Does that kind of clarify for you? All right. Let's get some more information about them or about this situation or this person. All right. Let's see what comes through from Spirit to give you some hints and clues about this individual, so you have a better sense of who it is. And again, this could be somebody that you already know, or it could be somebody that you haven't quite met yet. Okay? Oh, wow. Okay, we got quite a few there. Spirit, is there anything else you want to? Okay, there we go. So we have, oh wow, we have quite a bit of cards. So there's a lot of clues here compared to the other readings. So we are going to make our way through this. So the first one here is Dagger, Fears, Worry, Tense Situations. Yeah, so I think this kind of goes with what I was saying earlier. This person can seem a bit cold. What I was getting from this image is, you know how steel can feel quite cold? That's what I'm getting from this person. And something about being around them, again, you're never in danger around them, but you feel a bit tense. You feel a bit on guard. It's almost like you're not really sure how to read this person because they seem so detached and cold. And it's like you can't really tell what's going on with them. And Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So this person too, again, they don't have the best social skills. No tea, no shade. But they share their opinions without really thinking of how they're gonna be received. All right, they're kind of oblivious in that regard. They consider themselves truth speakers, and it doesn't really matter if the truth is gonna hurt or not. They will still say it. Like, they can't help themselves. Broken wishbone. So this person, what I'm getting from this is they are very pragmatic. They are very realistic. So this person is not a dreamer. They're not a romantic. They're not someone that spends a lot of time fantasizing. In fact, what I'm getting about this person is that they think that's foolish. Like, that's just silly. It's like kids spend time dreaming up stuff, playing imaginary games and all that kind of stuff. This person is not like that at all. What I'm getting actually too is they may have a career in the sciences, or a career where it seems like emotion isn't really a big thing. Okay, here's a list of careers that is just I'm getting this download on. So if this resonates with you, perfect. If not, totally just ignore it. But I'm getting truck driver, I'm getting lawyer, and I'm getting like scientist or lab technician, someone that works with data. Oh, something that came through also is an accountant. So those could be the kinds of occupations that this person has, okay? Next, we have kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, they're very rooted in realism, practicality, and they like to things have to make sense to them, and they try to account for all these factors. They're not that type of person that's like, oh, let Jesus take the wheel, right? They're not that type of person. They feel like, you decide and create your fate, and there's no intervention from some higher power. In fact, I'm getting the sense maybe several of them are like atheist, maybe don't really believe in anything or practice any type of spirituality or religion. Jug. Oh, this is interesting. We have a cup and a jug here. What I'm getting about this person is that they carry a lot of weight. Like they tend to be a bit of a worrywart. Again, because they don't have as much faith that things will work out. They worry so much because they believe like, I have to be in control of everything. I have to take charge. I have to take the lead. And if something goes wrong, it's on me. Or, maybe we'll try to find the person to blame it on, to be honest. But they don't leave much to chance. Does that make sense? Are you kind of getting a picture of this person right now? I don't know about you, but this is definitely not the type of person that I would probably resonate well with. I mean, I understand this person because my background career-wise before was in the sciences in medicine. So I've met people like this, and I totally understand where they're coming from, but I wouldn't say I'd hang out with this kind of person. Maybe you would. Let me know in the comments down below if this sounds kind of like your community. I'm getting a sense, though, if you're watching a tarot video, this is not your crew. Okay, beetle, good fortune. So I would say this person's really successful, and they owe a lot of their success to hard work, dedication. They studied hard, they work hard. I'm getting that they were kind of like a nerd, a geek in high school. They were that crowd. And I think nerds and geeks can be sexy in their own way, right? But this person was definitely, they kept to themselves. School for them was not about socializing. It was about studying, getting good grades, making sure you can get to a good college, like that kind of vibe, okay? Target, goal-oriented person. There you go. This is not a free spirit, okay? In case you were confused before, this person is not a free spirit. They are, what I'm getting is they're a bit stubborn too. It's kind of like once they have their mind set on something, they're not one to be wishy-washy at all. They're a bit stubborn. As a matter of fact, Aquarius is a fixed sign. So once they come to a very logical conclusion, they stick by it. And box, you will receive a gift. So this part down here is not actually resonating for me with this reading, box. So for them, everything is categorized. Everything fits perfectly into a box in their world, and they don't do well when things are like they defy logic. They don't do well when things just don't make sense or people behave illogically. So that's the challenge that they face sometimes when interacting with people, is that it's like they look at the actions that some people have and they're like, yo, that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? And I'm getting the sense because they're so stubborn and fixed in their ways, this is part of the weight that they carry. They really rack their brains about it. And what I think maybe they would benefit from knowing is that a lot of people are very emotionally driven. So the things they do, the actions they take, they don't make sense. Why? Because emotions don't make sense. Emotions aren't rooted in logic. The mind is rooted in logic, not the heart and the emotions. And so that's part of the burden that they carry, is they're just like constantly like, I don't get why you did that. And sometimes you have to spell it out for them to be like, yo, it's because they're in love, or yo, it's because they were scared, or yo, it's because they were traumatized, or they're just a bully because they were bullied when they were younger. Like you have to break it down for them in that way. And to be honest, on some level, they still won't get it because that's just not how they're wired. So let's see what they want to say to you, okay? What is it that they want to say to you? I don't know if the cards are going to convey this, but I'm getting the sense that this person actually kind of has a crush on you. That's kind of interesting, huh, for this logically driven person. What's coming through for me, like what spirit is kind of passing on, is like they feel like you make sense to partner with them, to go with them. Okay? So maybe it's a business partnership, maybe it's, you know, romantic partnership, and I'm using that term a bit loosely here. It's like, it's making me think of those arranged marriage situations, right? Like, it makes sense for me to be with you. Your profile looks good. Like, you look good on paper, right? That kind of vibe. Um, and and again, maybe they feel like it makes sense to partner with you on a project because you have the skills that they need, the talent that they require for their own project to accomplish their goals, right? So they see your skills, and that's why they want to partner with you or connect with you. So that's what I'm getting first. Let's just see, what Spirit has to say as well with the cards. So King of Swords, that's definitely their energy right there. And King of Swords is about dedication, sticking to their plans, sticking to their goals, follow through. That's a good way to describe King of Swords. It's about follow through. So they want to follow through, follow up with you. Maybe you guys had a conversation before. Maybe, maybe you had a conversation before and they're just going to follow up on it and they want to see it through to the end. Seven of Pentacles, okay, yes. They're planning something, so they're seeing something in which you have a key role, a key part to play in. And so they're going to approach you about this. And for some of you, it is going to be a marriage proposal because we have this couple here expecting a baby. So they see that, hey, you are the type of person that would be wonderful to raise a family with. And, maybe I was being a bit harsh with them about romantic stuff. So even if they are of the mindset more of arranged marriages and making sure something makes sense going together as far as like dating someone or whatnot, they have a heart. Okay, everybody has a heart. It's just some people are more expressive with their heart and give their heart a little bit more freedom than others. So not saying that this person is incapable of love and passion or compassion. It's just that's not something they're super in tune with. All right? It's not something they feel really connected or comfortable with. Eight of Cups. Okay, so they are leaving something behind. So that could be a job. Maybe they were in a relationship and it didn't work out, right? And maybe, maybe what I'm getting for some of you is you maybe matched previously on a dating app or a dating online dating system, and you never really got to go out on a date or connect because they chose to pursue someone else and they found out it wasn't going to work out, and so now they're kind of backtracking and they're looking at previous matches and previous contacts, and they're going to reach out and see if you wanted to connect, wanted to maybe go out for coffee, a bite to eat, something like that. So that's what I'm sensing here. Wow, that's like really, really specific, especially for a general reading. Or, if this was a business thing, then whoever they had kind of met up with first or had, an interview with first, it didn't quite pan out. So 5 of Cups, that's interesting. I don't know what to say about that for right now. Let's see what the other cards say, though. 9 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So, goodness gracious. We have 3 cups, so half of the cards here are cups for someone that's not very emotionally driven. Like, what is that about, right? So interesting. So interesting. Now, what I'm getting here, let's see what we got going on here with this. So this 9 of Cups is they have a wish, they have a goal, they have a dream that they are trying to accomplish, and they see you as a key part of it. So again, kind of these two are supporting each other. So we have this Ace of Pentacles with the treasure chest. So they have a lot of hopes riding on you. They have a lot of expectations of you. I'm getting that they think rather highly of you, actually. So they think rather highly of you, and that's why they're reaching out, because they think you are quality. That's what I'm getting. They think you're quality. And they've been disappointed in the past. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. I just got something else out of this, y'all. I just got something else. So this person was disappointed in the past. They were let down. And so what they did as sort of a protection measure, a protective measure, is they closed their heart off. That's why they're the way they are now, this older man. So something happened when they were much younger, and maybe they were a little bit more open, maybe a little bit more romantic and frivolous. And I don't mean frivolous with necessarily with money, but they were just like carefree. And they got burned somehow. And that really left an imprint on them. And that, I would say, of course, this is just my humble opinion, that they need to really hone in on this and allow this to heal so that they can express their true authentic self fully, and not sort of this shell of who they are, with the coldness, with the detachment, with the super logic thinking brain, like that kind of energy, okay? So, wow, this was a pretty cool reading. Let me know if it resonated with you by, like this video, comment down below. Let me know what spoke to you about this reading. And I'm curious to see how this pans out for a lot of you, because of course, even though they want to meet up with you and talk to you and connect with you, that doesn't necessarily mean you do, right? So I'm curious to see how this works out for all of you. And of course, before you go, make sure you subscribe to this channel if this reading resonated with you. And if you're up for it, you can watch another reading right here if you really enjoy the vibes right now. So click on that link up there to do so. But otherwise, sending you so much love and cosmic hugs, Star Fam. What up, Star Fam? Welcome to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. I'm so glad to be doing another reading for all of you beautiful, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And for those of you that are new here to Transform with Ryan, I'm so happy that we got a chance to connect now and you found your way here. I really do hope you enjoyed this reading and the vibes here on this channel. And let's get into it. So for those of you that were drawn to this really cute puppet here, I love their little tie and how it's pink. It just really pops against this blue shirt. So adorable. Let's find out about who wants to reach out to you and what do they want to say. So for the first part of this reading, we're going to get as much information as we can about this person that wants to reach out to you. So maybe it's someone that you already know, that you've come into contact with or been in contact with, or this could be someone that you have yet to meet. So it really depends on your situation here. All right, so actually this one. So there we go. For those of you drawn to this, this is a dark man. So this is someone with dark hair, dark complexion. They identify as male. Biological sex is male, all right? So that is one piece of the puzzle here. Next, we're going to get some information about their astrological sign, their zodiac sign, their natal charts. We'll see what comes out with this deck here in particular. Hey, Spirit is saying to do this and do this. All right, so we have Pluto. So this person, it could be a Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Well, got that a little tongue-tied. So this person could be a Scorpio or have a lot of Scorpio placement in their chart. Also, what I'm getting from this is, you see how this person has these wings and I guess kind of like horn-like things coming out? So Scorpios are known to be actually very psychic, very intuitive. So this person has a talent. Maybe they're clairvoyant, they're clairsentient, clairaudient. They have some type of psychic ability, extrasensory perceptions that they're really in touch with. What I'm getting to from from this is that this person is quite spiritual, not religious. So definitely not religious. I would say that might be more along the lines of Sagittarius, if anybody in the zodiac. But this person is very spiritual. They feel very connected to the spirit world and spiritual practices. So I'm sensing this person really meditates a lot. You know what I'm actually sensing as well? This person probably has done drugs like shrooms, weed, ayahuasca, because that's how some people actually connect to higher dimensions of spirituality. So that's a little bit about them, just beyond their zodiac sign. Wow, so more came through than I was expecting from this. You know what else I'm getting from this? So Scorpio is the sign of transformation, and Pluto's the planet of transformation, death, rebirth. This person, they, like, their life did a 180 at some point. So, you know, perhaps they really slacked off in school and then they got it together and now they're super duper successful. Or perhaps they were that type of person that they really lost it all, like they were at the pinnacle of their success. They lost it all. They had this really, you know, spiritual awakening and they pursued a different path in life, a different course in life. So that's another key element to their identity. All right. So we're going to pull some more tea leaf fortune cards here to get a better sense of who this person is. All right. Again, this could be someone that you already know or you've met briefly, or this person has yet to come into your life. So Spirit, can we get some more information about this person? Okay, we'll take the one that flipped out because I have like butterfingers and that's it was a total flub. Okay, I'm getting the number 3 from Spirit, and Spirit is telling me to do it this way. Okay, wow, I didn't do this for the other readings. I didn't really spread the cards out like this. And pull. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for those instructions, as always. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so the skull came out first. Hidden secrets can harm you. So this person is actually, what I'm getting is very mysterious. What I'm also getting about this person, which I felt earlier with this, but I didn't know how quite to say this, but this person can come off a bit macabre, meaning that they really enjoy depictions of death. And it's not like a creepy thing, it's just that they understand that death is a natural cycle of life. Right? That things die, they get reborn, they grow, they evolve, they die, they get reborn, they grow, they evolve, like, right? That's just the cycle of life. It's kind of like the seasons. You know, when winter comes, a lot of the plants die and they go into hibernation, animals, whatever, and then spring comes, things start to blossom and grow again. Summer comes and then they flourish even further, and then fall comes and things start to decay again. So they just understand that. But this is what I'm getting, is that this is a person who, you know, they like skulls. Maybe Halloween is one of their favorite holidays, or Dia de los Muertos is one of their big things. You know, there was this thing called like skull candies, and I think those were like headphones. Like, they're really into that kind of stuff. I mean, to be honest, I used to wear a lot of skull related things as well. Like, I had a bow tie that had little skulls and socks, and I stopped wearing them. You know why I stopped wearing them? Because I used to work as a physician assistant in the medical community, and I wore that because I was just part of my personality when I was starting practice. And this poor old man came to his appointment, and he was really concerned for his health. And then he saw my socks with the little skulls on him and my bow tie, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is a bad omen. I feel like you're gonna tell me bad news. And I'm like, oh, no, please don't read it that way. That's not what I meant. And so ever since then, I kind of didn't want to wear that stuff to work because I felt like people were gonna get the wrong impression of it. I'm getting this person might even be like in either at present or previously, maybe they came off a bit emo, or they like to wear dark clothing. All right, let's see what else we got from them. Feather, Yeah, what I'm getting with this is that they're definitely really connected to spiritual realm, like the higher dimensions. I'm getting the sense that they really connect with like archangels, right? That's a big part of what they resonate with. Bowl, fruit. What I'm getting is this person is very conscious of their diet. So they're very mindful of what they eat. I'm also getting for some of you that this person might even be vegan or vegetarian. But in general, they're very mindful of what they eat. So even if they do eat meat products, they'll get products that aren't like they're antibiotic free, they weren't caged, they were free to roam, right? If they eat beef, maybe they're a part of that Wagyu beef crowd, right? That high level beef where they're treated with a lot of love and affection and live a very good life. So they're just very conscious about their food sources. And I'm getting the sense too that they really care about produce companies, meat companies, whatever, that are eco-friendly, right? That they don't really waste, and they're not contributors to deforestation. So that's what I'm getting about this person. They're very health conscious about their food because the reason why they're like this? Remember how I said they were very spiritual? So they really treat their body like it's their temple. Does that make sense? So that's why they're so conscious about what they eat. Next, we have the gong. So definitely gongs, you see them a lot too in spiritual settings. It makes me think highly, like very much of Asia. I even have my singing bowl here. I know it's not a gong, but I have my singing bowl here. And okay, something is coming through and I'm trying to make sense of it right now. I'm trying to put it into words. The word that's coming through is a herald. Okay? And what I'm getting from spirit is they are really involved or present a lot of the times during big events in life. So this could be like funerals, weddings, baptisms, graduations, certifications. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from them. So maybe they could even be like a mortician. They work at a funeral home. They could work at, oh my God, this word totally escaped me yesterday. You know what this word was? I was trying so hard to think of it. And why am I blanking on it now? Begins with an H. I can't believe I forgot about it again. It's like end of life care. Um, Hospice. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to go crazy again. Yesterday, I was recording a reading and I couldn't think of the word hospice care. And the only word that kept coming to my mind was hostel, right? They sound similar ish. So, this person could be like a healthcare provider or a nurse that works in hospice care. Maybe they work in law and help people with marriage documents like prenups. They help people with divorce papers. They help people with writing a will, right? For when someone passes away, they help people kind of organize their estates, their affairs as they get older. So they're someone that works or is present at a lot of these big life-changing events. So again, graduation is another one, some type of celebration, whether that's high school graduation, college graduation, whatever, something like that. Bat. Again, so we have this imagery like with the skull and the bat. It speaks to like Halloween, sort of more darker, mysterious. To some people, it's frightening, right? This type of imagery. You know what it's making me think of? How many of you have ever watched Nightmare Before Christmas? Oh my God, I love that movie. I love the soundtrack. But what I'm getting is this person would definitely resonate with that kind of movie, that kind of look. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Nightmare Before Christmas kind of crowd. And then we have ego here. So what I'm getting is from Eagle is that this person is very powerful. Again, they have some psychic and intuitive abilities, so they definitely have extrasensory information that they gather that other people can't. Like they have really good gut instincts. Um, and what I'm getting is some people are really like baffled. I'm like, wow, how did you know that? Or how could you sense that, right? Eagle has very sharp eyes, so it can see things from a distance before it swoops down to catch its prey. And so this person has very, very sharp insight. And, I would gather that people who don't necessarily believe in psychic abilities, they would kind of joke around like, "Oh, how did you know that? Are you like psychic or something?" Like that type. That person probably hears it quite a bit when they hear that, or maybe they even get this. Oh, you always know just what to say. Or like, oh gosh, you're such a mind reader. I was just about to ask for that. They really can pick up on these subtle clues and hints, not just from like divine downloads or whatever, but even just body language, like nonverbal cues. They're really attentive and sharp, and they like very little gets past them. Yeah, that's another feature of this person. It's hard to pull a fast one on them. Yeah. Okay, let's get some information about what they actually want to say. All right, let's see what they want to say. I trust you got a really good sense and an idea of this person right now. So let's see what they want to say to you, or what they will be saying to you if you haven't met them yet. Okay, Spirit's saying give it a little shuffle. Okay, and Spirit is saying shuffle this way. Will do. I just work here, y'all. I just work here. Okay. So interesting. All right. That's how we're going to pull those out today. So what do we have here? We have the Chariot. So they have something major they want to say. They want to make a bold and big move with you. Three of Cups. Okay, so an offer definitely of friendship. It's going to be a good offer. It's going to be a positive offer here. I'm sensing some kind of partnership or agreement of sorts. Let's see if the other cards have more to share on it. Justice. Okay. I'm getting the sense that something is coming together here, and that's what they want to communicate with you, that they're making headway, something is coming together. Maybe this is why I was feeling that legal aspect so strongly. Remember, I was talking about filing marriage papers, prenups, divorce papers, whatchamacallit, creating a will for somebody. Contracts, that's another big thing, contracts, big contracts. That's coming through quite strongly here. So for those of you that maybe have some legal proceedings happening, they have some good news to share with you. They've made a lot of progress on this. The Devil card. Again, look, right here is sort of almost perfectly in line with the bat and the skull. Interesting. High Priestess. Wow, you have 4 major arcana cards here. So whatever this person has to share with you, whatever they're ultimately going to say to you, it's big, big stuff. 8 of Wands. So fast movement here on the borders here, on the edges. The 8 of Wands and the Chariot. So big shifts, big changes. They have really big news that they're going to pass on to you. And it's about some type of legal proceeding that what I'm getting is it's going to work in your favor, because we have the 3 of Cups and the High Priestess, which are positive cards. And what I'm getting here with this is that justice is going to be served. Like everything is going to balance. The scales are going to balance quite properly in this instance. Like people are going to get what they're due, what they're owed. And here with the Devil, what I'm seeing with this cage thing is that somebody who was maybe trying to play games or whatever, or maybe be greedy, they're gonna get caught, right? They're gonna get caught in the act. They're gonna be exposed, is what I'm getting. So, if this is a legal thing, then it's like that person who was totally being manipulative, being deceitful, being greedy, and asking for more than what they were due. Like that, it's not gonna work out for them. They're gonna get caught in that. Yeah, this was very, very, very specific. I'm trying to see if I'm getting any other messages for you all. You know what I'm also getting for some of you? I'm getting that this person is going to offer you some assistance. So they're going to see that you have been really struggling with something and they're going to offer assistance to you. It's going to be intuitive. So maybe they're going to even offer like a psychic reading, astrological chart reading, teacup reading, palm reading, rune. Like they're going to offer some type of service to you to really help balance your energies once again, because something has been really eating away at you and bringing your energies down. It's like I'm seeing this negative cloud around you. That's the skull, bat, and the devil. Like somebody has been really sending like negative vibes your way, or there was some kind of negative trauma or event that happened in the past that's currently blocking you and blocking your energies and restricting you. So this person is going to come in and offer to help, is what I'm seeing here. They're going to offer to help you if you're open to it, and really remove these blockages, remove this negative energy from your space. Yeah. Wow, that's really powerful. I love this. So let me know if you love it too. Give this video a like, give it a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about this reading. If it resonated with you, let me know what did. And of course, if you're loving the vibes, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss out on any readings. If you're feeling up to it, you can go to another reading by clicking this link right up here in the top right corner. I really, really enjoyed doing this for you all. I really do hope I get to do another reading for you all very, very soon. But until then, sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.